Finally, here it is that time of the year that we've all been waiting for. We are officially in NFL football fantasy season. I am your commissioner, John David Brake. Welcome you to another year, another edition of LEG TV. We just had an amazing draft at Mashcraft. Thank you all for coming out. We were there. Some new things happened. We ruined some guy Greg's birthday party. See here some karaoke that's going on. Jable killed it, of course, and I told Greg's happy birthday and said, well, here's Evenflow. You're welcome, Greg, for that great birthday party. Great draft. And speaking of draft, I'm going to cut right to the chase. So we got a lot of great content. We have a very special guest who apparently wants a do-over because he doesn't remember the draft. Former league member coming on for this year's LEG draft grades.
Poo-poo-pee-pee butthole. Poo-poo-pee-pee butthole. All right.
Let's go in.
I absolutely apologize. I've been on the phone for 3.5 hours.
No, you know what? That's okay. You know, Mr. Alan Nesson, former LEG member, one of our all-time favorites, joining us, grading the league. Now, you were at the draft, Mr. Nesson. Do you remember being at the draft?
News to me, brother. News to me.
So you're actually looking at this draft like it's a fresh set of eyes. Like,
I know that Plow took Alshon Jeffrey, I believe, in the first round. We'll see if that pans out. I feel like it might be a bit of a stretch, but and then I think at some point during the middle of the draft, Nick Shook just looked up at me with the saddest eyes and asked, "Am I doing it again?" And I had to kind of support that he was not. And if I remember, I'm seeing these again for the first time.
Okay.
I feel like I remember Nick doing okay, but we'll find out here real quick.
Well,
remind me of a couple of things before we dive head in.
Yes, of course.
PPR or no?
Yes, this is a PPR league.
Full point or half?
Defensive players.
Full point or half on the receptions.
Full.
And tackles are worth
2. No,
okay.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
1 point. Tackle's a point. Assisted tackle is half a point.
Now, I agreed to do this in return for me to offer some scoring opportunity changes in the near future for the league to vote on.
I should have
Okay.
known.
Such as?
I believe... Well, hold on. I've written them down.
Wow. I didn't expect this.
I'm a very prepared person. Okay. I believe
Is this your manifesto?
if an offensive player makes a tackle after a turnover, that should be worth 1,500 points.
Okay. All right. I see where we're going.
That's my first one.
Okay.
My second thought, if you miss an extra point from your kicker, not a field goal, but the longer, I guess it's not new anymore, but the longer extra points, you lose 234 points.
Seems a little harsh.
Shouldn't they be making extra points?
They should.
My next one, it kind of to balance that out.
Yes.
If they kick field goals over 50 yards, which happens every game, it seems now, those are worth 117 points.
This is like rock and jock scoring. Is Dan Cortez involved?
That's that's the penultimate request. Everybody must fit Bill Bellamy or Dan Cortez into their team names.
I knew that was coming. I already knew.
Except for the clock gobblers.
Leave them alone.
That one's perfect.
Nope.
Baby.
Keep it right there.
Beautiful. And then, yes, my final demand is, it says here, McCready needs to draft more receivers.
Yes. Yes.
That's just a joke for me and you that I took up 7 minutes with.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
We gotta eat dinner. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Let's do it. We got to run fast too because this is the unpaid version of Zoom, so we are on a time constraint.
Oh, that's fine. I'm nothing if not quick.
All right, we're going to start with, I see a cat in the background. We're going to start with Adam Barris, working for Mahomes, got the number 1 pick again for the second year in a row. And of course, if you remember, he sent in the mailed first pick. It was adorable. It was a card of Jamar Chase. And you know what? Yahoo kind of gave him an okay grade, a C+, I believe it was, or C-. Yahoo gave him a C-. I'm kind of going to stay there at C-, and here's why. Of course, you take Jamar Chase as the first overall pick. His third pick, Joe Mixon. Yeah. Joe Mixon might not play this year. Yahoo gave him a C-. I give him a C-. What do you think, Mr. Nesson?
So I get Jamar Chase. I understand it, right? I think he probably could have waited on Ladd McConkey for one more round, but I mean, he did have back-to-back picks, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But he has no running backs. I mean, with that Joe Mixon pick, there's nothing left there. I mean, his next pick was Tony Pollard. I don't see. Does he even have another one after that? I love Adam Barris with all my heart. He took over my spot in this league, so I feel like his achievements are my own.
He did.
Oh God.
You're Cleveland, he's Baltimore. Is that what you're saying?
He does have Mahomes, though. He did take the quarterbacks first.
Of course. Well, he's got.
I'm with you. Let's do C-. I was very close to a D.
Ooh.
Because I do think it's weak, but Chase could really pop off. Mahomes could really still pop off, of course. Maybe.
It's going to be very hard for me to go below C- in this draft. This year, everybody drafted pretty competitively. I was very upset that a lot of people were taking players I wanted. Okay, we'll get to Knicks. Let's go to number 2.
Okay.
It was Mr. John Dahlgren as the aforementioned Clock Gobblers. Taking Bijan Robinson, number 1 overall in the draft.
Taught you how to do a fucking spreadsheet.
And the draft guide. I thought he went a little early on Trey McBride in the 3rd round as tight end, even though that's one of your top 3 tight ends. I think Yahoo usually gives John an A. Last year he got an A+, which was...
he does usually really good. It's all about
D+ from Yahoo.
I think he's better than a D+. I do too. Yeah, that pick is a little bit high with the Trey McBride. Maybe. But then you go Aaron Jones and DJ Moore. You've got high pop potential, but maybe not consistency potential in the top half of that draft. But his bottom half is good, too. He's got decent backups. He's got probably the number 1 kicker as well. He's got Brandon Aubrey, right? I don't know if he still is, but I would think he's just going to be plugging them away down there with a bad offense around him.
Right.
Josh Downs would have been great on an old Servos team, but, I guess he'll fit here. I think he's better than with that. I think he would also... I'm going to go flat C for Clock Gobblers.
I'm going C- again. I'm handing out another C-.
Yeah.
Too many Browns players. That's my reason.
Oh, I'm okay with that because I feel like they'll be down in enough games that the offense will be okay.
Ooh, but not running. He did get Quinshon Judkins, who hasn't signed yet. That has potential to be maybe good.
But he's not relying on him. That's a 3rd running back.
That's true. That's true. But Jerry Jeudy, I don't know.
Oh, Judy.
Judy. Now, this is the 3rd pick overall. Nick Barton, last year's Hoffa winner, now called the Jimmy Award. I don't know if you were present and sound of mind to know we changed the name and voted. It's called the Jimmy.
Real weird with it.
Real weird. In honor of James Yarnell and James Hoffa. Mick Barton scored an A+ rating with Yahoo, and I couldn't disagree more with the defending Jimmy winner. Yes. Now, A+. Nobody in this league drafts A+. Nobody. Not myself, although last year was pretty close. Nobody gets an A+. That's like the perfect draft, and that's impossible. I do like that he took Jahmyr Gibbs, number 3 overall. That was his first pick. I have questions about Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams, he's kind of fell off a little bit last year, and he's got some youngsters nipping at his heels. And I'm going to give him a B. I'm going down from an A+ to a B for Mick, looking at the roster. I think it's good.
Kyron Williams last year. More yards, more touchdowns, more receptions.
Than the year before?
The year before.
Well, his fantasy output was not as high.
He played a full season last year. He missed 5 games in 23. 4 games really. 5 or 4 or 5. He played 16 games. I don't know how many games are left in the league. Is it 17?
Yes.
I don't pay attention. So he did miss 1 game. But he missed 5 the season before.
I think he went a little high.
I think that's a good pick for Mick. I won't say A+. I mean, Pickens is probably a decent pick too. Burrow's going to be a good pick. Tyreek could be. I'm going to go A++.
So you're going higher. Okay.
I think Yahoo's off their ass, and he's going to maybe. And he's got Young Ho Koo as
Young Ho Koo.
He's got Young Hung Koo as his kicker, and that's just pure swag. Like A++. He's gonna wipe the floor with you fucking potsers. Like it's gonna be Dunskies.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Now we
Chris
talked about
Olave. I just saw Olave in there.
No.
How many concussions or what are concussions worth in your league? Because he's gonna rack up 2 minimum.
Let's move on to number 4 overall.
Oh Jesus.
Nick Shook, who was in the Hoffa Bowl last year, and won and avoided getting the record 4th dubious award. He was given a D by Yahoo. I think you can elaborate and tell us the story about his sad puppy dog eyes if he was doing it again. But I like some might say he reached on Saquon in the 4th. I say a guy that runs for 2,000 yards in the highest powered running offense in the NFL. I think that's a good pick. I like that.
I do too. I don't like Josh Jacobs.
I think Josh Jacobs was also a solid pick, and he's got a solid quarterback in Lamar Jackson, who it's like him and Josh Allen are like going back and forth for MVP in top point scoring for quarterback at the position.
I worry on Josh Jacobs' durability coming into this season. He's got a lot of miles on him, and he's playing in a place he's never played. And he's playing in a...
I mean, he played there last year. And so now I got you.
You're right. You got me. I forgot. And I did forget.
You had pretty decent year.
I legitimately don't watch this sport very often.
That's why I brought you on.
Yeah, it's great. I was looking directly at it. I'm on 2 hours sleep. I'm also a little high. I don't know, man. I feel like he's old, but he's not. He's 27. Yeah, he's 27.
Yeah.
That's pretty old in running back years.
I really, Nick is obviously an Ohio State homer, but Emeka Egbuka I think is going to be a great player. That was a great pick.
And
I like the TJ. I like the TJ Hawkinson at tight end. I think that's going to pay off too.
We can't call him that word.
Hawkinson?
No, you called him an Ohio State homo.
Oh, you're right. I'll have to edit that.
Yeah, please.
That.
Just put an apology down the bottom.
Right, just a scrolling
please.
Apology.
I like Saquon. I don't like Josh. I like Lamar. I like Garrett. I don't like TJ Hawkinson.
See, the Garrett pick, I don't know. That's gonna be.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because of where it is.
It's the number 1 for Justin Fields.
Yeah, and taking it like in the 4th round, there's probably not a lot of wide receivers left at that point. I'd have to go back and look.
See, I think this is my biggest jump. Yahoo gave him a D. I'm going to give him a B-.
I'll agree with that.
His draft was that good. You're going.
I don't like his defense either as much, but
yeah.
they'll still put up numbers.
Right.
Like it's not. There's nobody blowing people away.
Right.
Week in and week out. I mean, Roquan, but
Speaking of D's, we got another D.
yeah. Speaking of D's,
For Dan.
speaking of dogs,
Dan Nickel drafted right after Nick Shook, and Yahoo gave him a D. I do like that he took CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb's going to probably be the wide receiver 2, if not the wide receiver 1 this year. And the offense is going to be relying heavily on passing because there's no running backs on that team, and their defense is terrible. And they're going to be playing from behind. So not only are you going to get elite CeeDee Lamb, but you're also going to get garbage time CeeDee Lamb. And I think that's a great pick for Dan. However, in the 3rd round, I don't like James Cook.
I don't either.
I don't like it.
I don't like James Cook. I don't like even putting Ricky Pearsall on my team.
He's the number 1 receiver right now in San Francisco. That's
Who's their quarterback?
The amazing Brock Purdy, who had a down year last year.
That's why I don't care who
NFC
the number 1
champion Brock Purdy.
Cool. I don't care who the wide receiver is in San Francisco.
NFL MVP vote getter in 2023, Brock Purdy.
Vote getter? Is that what we're doing now? Like he got votes?
He got votes?
Cool.
He was in the conversation.
Cool. They gave him a D though?
Yeah, they gave him a D.
I think it's a C. I think it's a little bit better than that.
I do too.
Nichols never has Dan never has like flashy teams.
Right.
To me, he always has like under the radar, like how the fuck is he that good type of team.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give him a C. He'll probably only have 2 losses to Mick's team, and then he'll be losing in the playoffs to Mick as well. I mean, A++ teams go undefeated.
Yeah. I'm also going to give Dan a B-, and here's why. Tyler Warren, number 1, getting him that late in the draft is a heck of a pick. And he's got Jalen Hurts at quarterback, and I'm still puzzled why Yahoo gave him such a low grade. Cortland Sutton, Bo Nix's number 1 target.
Your streaming has turned into Cricket Wireless.
Yes! Get away from
it
it!
is. It says it's unstable. There we go. And
It's bad.
I also think Zach Charbonnet is a nice play because Kenneth Walker is going to be hurt for at least 2 to 3, maybe 4 games, and he does well in the backup role. So you gave him a C. I gave him a B-. Say C. You're pausing. I can see the lights flashing. Oh no, you are. There we go.
You gotta refresh, buddy.
Yeah, I do. So what was your grade for Dan?
I thought I said B, didn't I?
Did you say B?
C
I
works.
said B-.
Dude, I don't know. That was months ago. You just like chopped up for like 5 minutes of your whole speech. I don't know that anyone's gonna hear a word you said. Who's next?
Pretty Little Liars, Abalash Reddy. Yahoo gave him a B grade. I also thought Avi had a pretty solid draft. His number 1 pick, Justin Jefferson. But again, J.J. McCarthy's number 1. He's going to finish probably the wide receiver 1, 2, or 3 this year. It's him, CeeDee Lamb, and Jamar Chase. I mean, if you got one of those guys, you know you're going to get a lot of points every single week. So that's also good. But Breece Hall in the 3rd round? I'm
okay with that. In a PPR league? In
yeah,
a PPR league, I'm way okay with that.
I don't know, man. Breece Hall, he's been on the struggle bus, and Justin Fields is a running quarterback. He's gonna potentially gobble up some rushing opportunities from him. So I don't like the Breece Hall pick, but I'm gonna kind of hover around there. I think I'm gonna give another B-. I think it's a B- team. I think it's a playoff potential team, but just right around there, just a little bit less. I don't like the Breece Hall pick. What grade do you give him?
It's a solid B. If you go down and see who else was taken after Breece Hall for running backs, you'd rather have Breece Hall than any of them.
Okay.
You're looking at Trayvon Henderson, right?
Potential higher ceiling.
Cool. I highly disagree with in a PPR league. Breece Hall's going to be catching everything out of the backfield.
It's
You're
true.
looking at Alvin Kamara, who you don't know what you're going to get at this stage in his career,
That's a PPR machine.
but you don't know what you're going to get. And
Right.
Kenneth Walker the third.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker's a good.
It's fine. They're fine. I'd rather have Breece Hall for the potential
I like
than
Kenneth.
all of them.
I think that's his best running back is Kenneth Walker. Kamara's got a question mark, but he's the kind of guy that'll get 10 catches and 50 yards, and that's 15 points.
If he
So-
plays.
Yeah, and he plays.
If he plays.
If he plays. Oh, if he plays, yes. That's also,
He's 30.
yeah.
Alvin Kamara is 30 years old. Did he play all season? Nope. He missed 3 games last year. He missed 4 games the year before. He missed 2 games the year before. 4 games the year. He hasn't played an entire season since 2017.
That's true. Which was the last time he was
take
like,
Breece Hall on a team that won't have a quarterback being able to throw it far.
okay.
So I like it a lot. It's a solid B. He'll be a playoff team for sure. Avi usually is.
Yep.
I mean that's
Two-time champ.
Like it's easy. Like he's,
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing. He's a pillar of success in this world.
Well, right after Avi, Austin Stoll picked at number 7, taking Malik Neighbors with the number 1 overall pick. And I also kind of liked his 3rd round pick, getting Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's going to kind of be like, I guess the whole thing is like he's a slot guy, and now Cooper Kupp came over. He's a slot guy, so is JSN going to have to move to the outside a lot and get out of his comfort zone, or is he just going to do whatever routes they need to get him open? Because he is the wide receiver 1 in Seattle. And shockingly, I think Dak Street Boys got a D+ from Yahoo, and I don't think it's a D+. Austin is another team. For a while, he was either first place or last.
Yeah, stop
except-
listening to those podcasts. I don't like it.
You don't like his team?
I don't like Malik as a number 1 pick. I don't like.
Oh.
I like Bucky Irving. I'm okay with Jackson. I don't like the rest of the entire draft by him.
Well,
I don't like Bo Nix. I don't like. I don't think he has enough depth to cover streaky games from guys like DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Streaky games from Bo Nix even again.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have a game where he's awesome, but you're gonna have 4 in a row that he's very average. And your backup with that is Caleb Williams, who might put up yards and numbers, but might not. Like that's another one. He's got 2 of the same player to me.
Arthur Smith offense, Caleb Johnson. A lot of buzz about Caleb Johnson. I actually liked that pick when he took Caleb Johnson. I was hoping to grab.
Yeah.
Because they're going to run the ball a lot in Pittsburgh, even though they got Aaron Rodgers. They're going to run the ball a lot. But
I like his running backs. I think his running backs are fine. I don't know. I think what'd they give him? D?
They gave him a D+.
Would you give him?
I'm giving him a C+. I like his draft. I'm giving him a C+.
I'll cut the middle and say C-.
C-.
Yeah, I just don't know. I think there's a lot of. It could be really good, but
I
it
think
could also
Matthew-
be pretty rough.
Matthew Golden's probably my favorite pick. It is.
I like Bucky Irving as a person. He's very kind to the elderly and children, and I feel like that makes him a good.
Yeah, I agree. I like Bucky.
Who next?
Who next? Well, it'd be your defending champion, the commish, for the 2nd year in a row, picking at number 8. I picked at number 8 last year and won it all. And I took Amon-Ra St. Brown last year, and I did the same exact thing and took Amon-Ra St. Brown in the number 8 slot. And much like my academic career, Yahoo gave me a C. What do you think, Mr. Nessing? Because I know what I think. How would you grade the defending champ who had a near perfect draft last year?
I'll say you passed.
Again, I'm used to hearing that.
Do you know what you got?
I got a C.
F+.
Okay.
I think I've done that bit 4 years in a row, by the way, for you.
Yeah.
Don't like Christian McCaffrey. That's not your team.
No, that's not. That's Jables.
Well, I'm going in order here.
Yeah, I'm number 8. Jables number 9.
Yeah, but it goes Dak Street Boys. There is no number 8 on my sheet.
Oh, it's I don't know why. It came
Piece
from
of
the
garbage.
song.
Don't blame me. You're
Well-
not on here.
I'm not on there.
You're not on here.
Well, let me tell you.
That's why I was like, yeah, I don't like Christian McCaffrey. I don't see Amon St. Brown anywhere. You might have been higher than me.
So my first two picks. So this team, unlike last year I got Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley in two of my first three picks. I went the complete opposite route this year, and I went heavy on wide receiver. I've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Drake London in the wide receiver 1 and 2 spot with Mike Evans in the flex. I think I have the best wide receiving core in the league. However, the running back is what's going to kill me because I waited and got Omarion Hampton, who you know.
So that's a top 3 running back in the league.
I think it could be. That I'm hoping the ceiling is
There's
very
no
high.
if he stays healthy. There's nobody else in a Harbaugh offense is just going to run the ball. We don't have receivers.
Yeah,
to do
Najee's
anything
walking
else.
around with an eye patch from a.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
is
done.
this Roman candle working? And just blows his eye out.
Yeah,
I don't know if that really happened, but that's the story. Also, my other running back, R.J. Harvey, the other rookie, who's gotten a lot of buzz this year, starting in Denver. But J.K. Dobbins they brought in the offseason. So is he
Yeah,
going to
having
start
watched
right
Dobbins
away?
for a year, I don't think they'll have a problem.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got a C.
Yeah, that's right.
You think I got a C?
Yeah, I think you got a C.
So last year, I think.
Why do you have a mustache?
What's happening?
Now you're a reindeer.
What's happening?
This is the best video you've ever made. This is top tier production.
What is happening?
A zoom in. Look at his zoom hat. Pizza boy. Let's go, pizza boy. Hey, bro. Pretty chill. All right, they're all gone.
I don't know what happened.
It was fucking wild. It was fucking wild.
So you agree with the Yahoo? You're going with C?
I think you were leaning a little bit too much in previous performances,
Yeah.
and then also leaning a little heavy into potential too much. Like you don't have the consistency of an Obby, of a nickel, of a
Yeah.
A++ McBarton draft.
Oh.
Oh, look at me! I am. Hey, remember that apartment in Beacon Hill where we Eiffel? Never mind. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's the man. I was gonna say a racial slur. That was very close. You almost got Mexican. You almost got Frito Bandito.
I will agree. You know, the pressure was totally off after winning last year because I'd been really wanting to win again. And so I just kind of was like, you know what? I'm going to have a little fun with it this year. You can get a little wild. So I took some big swing. I don't like that Mark Andrews is my tight end 1. That's
We'll get
going
balls.
Yeah, that's
We'll
probably
get
going to hurt me.
balls. No, I think you'll be all right.
But I think I'm the playoff team with a B-. I'm giving myself a B-.
I think if you make the playoffs, everyone should quit the league and revolt.
Well, moving on. Let's not vote on that. Now we are going to Jabel's Modelo virus,
Thank you.
taking Christian McCaffrey, number 1 overall, dropped all the way down to the 9th spot, and I actually
Stretch.
really liked that pick.
Shocker.
Well, I mean, again, it comes down to if he's healthy, but from all reports out of training camp is he looks great. Just like anyone else in this league, you get hurt. Now, granted, you know, he's has some history with being hurt, but I really, really like that pick. One area I thought he reached, maybe getting T. Higgins a little too high.
You want to root for your guys.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's fine. Like, I'm not mad about that. His running backs are going to be rough. Like, real rough. But he did go real heavy wide receiver. PPR league. He got guys that catch balls and touchdowns.
Yeah.
He got guys that are going to be in bad teams, so probably throwing the ball. Well, 2 of them are going to be in bad teams. So they'll get some volume. The running backs is tough. You might have to end up trading some of that wide receiver baggage and getting some deals made.
So let me tell you, Jabel Soul scored the lowest grade in the league. I've never seen Yahoo give an F before. They gave him an F. Not an F+, an F.
No.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
I think he's at least a C minus. I'm giving him a C minus.
I think your league really does value wide receivers. I would go with like a D plus.
Yeah.
Running backs scare me, but I'm old school. I like a running back heavy team, even though it doesn't do you any good. I prefer it.
Yeah.
So I think you need more balance, but he might be onto something. This is a strategy we've seen Dan Nickel pull off in the past of hoarding multiple rounds of talent and then being able to win games early and then actually pivot from their success into better players in a more balanced roster at the halfway point.
Yes.
So I can see Jable forgetting to set his lineup a few times, and that might cost him the playoffs. But I think he could very well be a higher scorer, just inconsistent. Like one of those real Nessany 160 points one week, 73 the next type of team.
I agree.
All right, what's next?
Well, we've got 8 minutes left. With
All right, lightning round. Lightning round. Is this Joe's team?
This is Joe, number
A
10 on the board, last year's runner-up.
A+ should have won last year. He was the superior player, superior team, superior mindset, superior tone. Joe is a pillar, again, of also success, having won recently, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And I like Baker. You're going to talk shit on Baker. I like Baker. I like his running back.
Dude, Baker
I like
won
his
the
wide
championship
receiver.
last year.
I love his defense. Don't love the tight end situation because Evan Ingram has fucked me multiple times. Like this girl, Becca, in Arlington Heights that I've been talking to all night, is trying to convince me and is gonna be successful. Don't like his depth late, but it's got some potential. Like I don't like Trevor Lawrence. You don't know.
Yeah.
What if for the last pick of the draft? What if is worth it?
Right.
And Nick Chubb, same thing. Like, what if?
I mean, he's running back number 1 in Houston.
Right.
Like, that
what
late
if?
of a pick, that's a great pick.
I think that's a really good pick, especially with that kind of potential. Let's go B+ for Joe.
I was just going to say the same thing. I said I agree with Yahoo on this one. I think it's also a B+. Definitely a playoff team. He's probably going to at least win 8 games this year. He's always in the mix. Let's go to Plow's team. Number 11 overall, taking Ashton Genty, homer pick. Rangers fan. He's also rocking Jaden Daniels at quarterback. I think Jaden went too high in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I have him in a keeper league, so I'm biased towards what he can do on the field. But, I mean, just looking at the rest of this team, we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I mean, probably...
B from Yahoo, B. I don't think so. I don't like the B.
No.
To me, he's a C team.
As a joke, like a D- to me, but like really, I'd expel him from the league, and where he picked is where he'll finish. You'll see him in 11th place.
Full prediction.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the last pick of the draft, and I actually think this was the best draft pick.
I don't want to be around Plow ever.
Anu Rog, Dr. Anu, with the 12th pick and the turn. Starting out with Puka Nacua in the 12th round, and then following up with Derrick Henry, and then in the 3rd round getting Kenneth Walker. Those are pretty solid 3 picks. Now, the only thing with Puka is Devontae Adams. What's he going to look like in LA? But also, who's throwing the ball? What's up with Matt Stafford? Is he still healthy? So there's a little bit of question marks here. However,
it's a good start.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
But 3 picks before I was going to take him, the pick that definitely changed the course of the draft for him was getting Travis Hunter for the Jacksonville Jaguars, who is their first and only wide receiver / cornerback. He is starting on defense for Anu, as you should, and he is going to get wide receiver 2 points in that cornerback slot. And for me, I give him an A- for taking that kind of risk, because that has an incredibly high ceiling. This could be the cheat code this year and be the single reason to cover up for lack of points from other top players like the 3 I just mentioned. So I'm giving Anu an A-.
Ust. I don't think that guy's into shit. Much like the tight end that he drafted, they don't have quarterbacks. So
Yahoo
a lot
gave
of
him
those
an A,
points.
too.
Cool. Yahoo gave Dahlgren a
Nick
bunch of
and A.
A's. How'd that go? I don't like that he drafted somebody by the name of Drake. I don't like the J.K. Dobbins pick. I love Doc. I think he started strong. I think Kittle was a reach because he doesn't have a quarterback and they're a bad team. And Travis Hunter, you don't know what you're going to get. Sure, is it bold? Sure. And fortune favors bold,
favors
right?
bold.
That's where you're going to go. More often than not, the bold fails badly.
Okay.
And Antoine Winfield is 700 years old and shouldn't be playing football anymore. How old is that?
He's pretty old.
He's got to be.
That was the draft rundown. Hopefully, now you know exactly what happened at the draft.
27.
Carry-
Wildly wrong on that.
Yes,
one.
yes,
Wait,
you are.
It was off by 673, I believe.
All right, Alan, we've only got 3 minutes left. Quick rundown of the week 1 matchups. I'm taking on Adam Barris. He's favored to win 152 to 150. Who are you taking this week?
I'll take you on that one.
I am too. I agree. Let's
Weird.
go to nickel versus Jabel Souls. Adele arrives. Jabel only favored to score 149 points to Dan's 160. Who's taking this one?
That weird nickel thing. I'm going to go with Dan. You can't go against Dan until he shows his team isn't worth it.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Dan too. We're agreeing. Okay. All right, next matchup. The Clock Gobblers versus Anu Rovers. Clock Gobblers are projected to win 161 to 158 over Anu. Who takes the victory this week? To open up the season?
It's Dogs. That's Anu's team's going to be a little rough at the start. I think if he makes a run, he's gonna probably need to. There's going to be some time needed.
I'm taking Anu. I think Anu has the better team.
Well, you're an idiot.
I think he's going to win this. And again, because we talked about Hunter. Hopefully Drake May is really going to be the key. If he doesn't do well, then he is screwed. Dak Street Boys versus 2 Vitamin Waters and Dong Bags.
I love it.
Mick Martin.
Continuing the hot rod reference that we set in motion many years ago. The
Mick's
hot rod reference.
Mick's favored by 10 to win 162-152. Who's taking it this
He'll
week?
probably win by 20.
You think Mick's going to win by 20?
A++ don't lose, baby.
I'm also going to take Mick. I just like Joe Burrow over Bo Nix. I think he's going to outperform.
Wait a minute. You think Joe Burrow's better than Bo Nix?
Yeah, I do. Fantasy points.
Wow, that was very brave.
Thank you.
Go on.
Fields of Gold versus Rocky Bitches. Dave Plow. 155 projected for Nick. 158 projected for Plow. I think I already know who you're going to pick. Who do you think's going to win?
Oh, it's Stud Bowl game of the week here. I'm gonna go shook by a billion.
I am too. I'm picking Shook.
Yeah.
I like Lamar Jackson.
I like Lamar.
over
I like Nick. I don't like Plow.
And you know, here's a weird thing too. Joe is taking on Avi. He's favored to win 165 to 143. Now, granted, it's a little skewed because Avi has Rashee Rice in the starting position right now, and
Right.
he's not going to play for 6 weeks. I think once he makes that change, who do you think's going to win?
I'm gonna go Avi on that one.
He's probably going to put in Zay Flowers. I'm hoping
Yeah.
Zay Flowers.
Yeah, I can see Avi winning that one just based on the rest of the team as well.
You take Avi. I'm taking Joe. Baker Mayfield won
Oh.
me a championship last year.
Baker takes some time to warm up. I feel like too. Like he's the guy that you're like in 4 weeks in, you're 1-3, and you want to kill yourself, and then at the end you're 7 and whatever the other number might be. You in the middle of the season, he's just gonna pop off. It's not gonna be in the beginning. At least it seems that way.
All
Is that
right.
it? Is that all of them?
That is it. We are out of time.
Oh, this is a
Alan,
nightmare.
do you have anything to say to the league before we let you go?
Nothing good. Just nothing.
Doing, buddy? You mowing the lawn?
Yeah.